feel fancy. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. I still currently can't see through my... what? I still currently cannot breathe through my nose or hear through my ears. I've had a sinus infection for like days and it's just not going anywhere. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and film anyway. Sorry if I sound kind of stuffy and weird. So today what we're going to be doing is getting into this box right here, which was sent to me by Covergirl. I'm so excited about this. It's a purty box. A little bit dusty. This was sent to me in PR, so we're going to do some swatches and try-ons of the new items inside of this box. I'm pretty sure it's like mainly or mostly eye stuff. So I went ahead and did like the rest of my face and then we'll work on the eyes with everything inside this box. So today technically, well I guess it isn't an unboxing, but there is a box involved. When is there not a box involved? I have enough cardboard boxes stacked up in my room like currently to build like a really sick box for it. And I'm thinking about doing it. I don't know why. I'm 27. But who says 27-year-olds can't build box forts? Out of the box. Oh, okay, so inside the little lid here, there are some gems and jewels, and it says, looks fit for royalty. Ooh, this is super pretty. And then this is how all the items came inside the box. It looks like we have an eyeshadow palette here. Oh, another eyeshadow palette over there. Oh no. These look like maybe some little eyeshadow like cream sticks, and ooh, I'm very excited about these. Just from the packaging, look like a liquidy eyeshadow, and they also look fairly reminiscent of like these Stila metallic and shimmery like glitter eyeshadows, which I love but are super pricey, so I'm sure these are a little less expensive. Very cool. Okay, so oh, a surprise! Look at this. Oh my no. Oh, another surprise. They're layers. So there are actually like a million of these little eye pencils in here, including the one I dropped on the floor. Nope, I didn't just grab that with my toes. And then back here, I thought we just had one eyeshadow palette, but there's another and another. Oh my gosh. You're just full of surprises, Covergirl. Oh, my finger. Holy guacamole. Oh my goodness. Look, hidden down in there, there are more. I'm gonna check every inch of this foam before I throw it away so I don't throw away like 15 different eyeliners or something. And then we just have one eyeshadow palette here. Covergirl, you're doing too much. Hold on, I gotta wrestle this out of here. Oh. Oh, it won't fit on my big head. It's a whole daggone crown. Just the whole thing. And it's like nice metal heavy crown. This is so cool. I really do want to inspect this entire thing in case like, you know, the rubies or something pop out of it. I'm not sure how you're supposed to wear this thing. My head is far too large to actually be able to set it down like that. I feel fancy. Oh, the "you should see me in a crown" is very much coming to mind right now, which I could either be quoting Billie Eilish or Jim Moriarty. I can't move my head too much or this will fall off, but this entire collection is actually giving me Sherlock vibes a little bit. We have like the royal jewels in here, and then on the box itself, this looks kind of reminiscent of like the wallpaper in Sherlock's apartment. Is it just me? Am I just crazy obsessed still? So now I'm going to show you guys everything available inside the box. I really wish there was some type of like price list or something. These things might already be available though. So the very first thing we have here is the Covergirl True Naked. I was gonna say Tourniquet, but that's not right. Queenship eyeshadow palette, and these have some very like royal looking colors on the inside. We have some like gold and some jewel tones. This mainly looks like a shimmery type palette. From what I'm seeing, there's only like potentially one matte shade in here, but this gold and this like blue and purple are really catching my eye. That's pretty. All right, next up, the cover of this palette I think is really pretty. It's like gilded looking. This is the Covergirl Rain eyeshadow palette. This kind of looks like embossed gold. It has like a raised surface to it. Then on the back we have all of the shades. They kind of have that same color range to them with some like gold and blue and purple. I don't want to swatch all of these palettes because I would love to do a little giveaway. There's a ton inside of this box here, so I don't want to like keep all of them because I feel like you guys would like them too. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. Again, pretty similar to this one, but this one definitely has a larger shade range. I'm not seeing any mattes in this one at all. They all do look like shimmer shades. That blue is like really catching my eye. Then we have the Covergirl Ascension palette. This one isn't as raised as the other one, and it also looks a lot more neutral with some shimmers and mattes. The pan sizes in these I wish were a little bit bigger. They do have a lot lot of surface area that they could have expanded the pan sizes a little bit. Some of these, especially these little ones right here, would be really hard to get like a blending brush into. So here we have like our more neutral matte shades, and the rest of these are shimmer. This one might work well with what I'm wearing today, you know, kind of like a light pinkish color. This is like a, I don't know what it is, but it's tight. Is it making marks on my skin yet? Yep, I got the shoulders of a linebacker, and this like cute girl clothes just, it's not made for these shoulders. These shoulders are made for shoulder pads and ramming into other large men playing football. Anywho, next up here we have the Covergirl Revolution palette, and this one kind of has more of a like red tone dark vibe to it, which I kind of like. Ooh. I like the one that's coming up next. Oh, these colors are really pretty. This is kind of what I would like pick if I were picking out colors in a palette. I really like warm tone colors. Plus they have some fun ones in here. Like that kind of greeny gold right there is a little bit fun. I like this one a lot. I don't know. So far I think it's a competition between these two for what I want to wear today. This one, will it match my shirt at all? No. But do I care? And this is the next palette here. I really like the packaging on this one. If you guys can't tell, I kind of like black. And this one has a really cool name as well. This is Covergirl Overthrown. I like the packaging on this one a lot. It looks kind of like dark and spooky. These colors are a little bit different. It's not like one true color scheme, but they do look a little bit deeper. Yeah, this one is definitely the darkest out of all the 4 palettes. There are a lot of like darker tone shades in here. I'm kind of seeing in the pans, there's like little bloops. Some of them have like these little bubbles in the center. I'm not really sure what that is about. But speaking of the bloops, I really like this shade right here. That's super, super pretty. I really want to poke the bloop. Is that a bad idea? I'm just gonna poke it a little bit. Okay, I was afraid it might be like hollow or something and cause the shadow to like crackle apart, but it doesn't. It's just kind of like a little raised part. All right, so those are all 5 palettes that came inside of this box of fun stuff. Next, let's move on to some of these creamy eyeshadow sticks. Okay, I'm just gonna swatch a couple of these really fast. I'm not seeing any names. I'm not seeing any like actual shade names on them, but they do seem very creamy. Ooh, okay, so I actually already really like these. I'm not sure how they're gonna wear on the eye yet, but this purple one went on super, super creamy, and these are shimmery, and this one here is matte. This kind of darker charcoaly one went on like this less creamiest. The least creamy out of all of them. It was just a little bit stiffer, but it still gave a really nice pigmentation. I really love this just like matte one. I feel like you could make a very easy subtle eye look with just this. So I'm already very excited about these, and now we're gonna move into the things that I'm probably most excited about, because if they're anywhere near the Stila, I don't even know what they're called, the Stila shiny stuff, then I'm gonna be super, super pumped, because those things are so pretty, but they're so expensive. Pretty. Number 7, I guess I can go by the numbers. This is number 5, which looks like a very beautiful golden shade. Oh, it's so pretty. This is number 2, which looks just, it looks beautiful. Ooh, we might have a contender for today's look. That is gorgeous. Then we have number 4, which also kind of has like pinky tones to it, but a little bit deeper. This is number 1, which looks a little bit more maybe on like the silvery side. Oh, but it kind of has some gray, kind of almost golden glitter in it. Then we have number 3, which looks like straight up silver. It's not exactly as pigmented as the other ones. The other ones kind of have like a base color to it, whereas this one I can see my skin through it a bit. Then number 8 looks like it's going to be kind of a dark smoky gray. That is very pretty. Kind of has a thinner base to it as well. Oh crap! I got carried away, you guys. I'm very excited. I was gonna save some of these to give away. The only one I have left is number 6, which I was gonna save for last because I thought it was a cool color. I got carried away. I got really excited. I got distracted by the shiny. I'm very sorry. I will save this one to give away. This is number 6. I'm very sorry that I got carried away. I was gonna hold on to some of these for you guys. Well, okay, so here is a little bit of a close-up of these. They're very pretty. As they're drying down, they're losing a little bit of their shine actually, and I can kind of see like my skin poking through, but I still think they're super pretty. This one here in the middle is kind of like deep gold, is a little bit different than the rest. These all kind of have like glitter in it, but this deeper gold seems to be just like more of a metallic than the glitter. I'm quite excited to see how these are going to dry down and hold up over time. Like I said, if they're anything like those Stila glitters and they really do stay on all day, and I'm sure they're less expensive, then I might have found a new go-to liquid glitter thing. All this probably came out so long ago. Let me just go ahead and look it up. All the reviews on this are from like a month ago. I love being on time. But apparently the palettes are $14.98. That's a little bit high. We're gonna see how well they like actually perform on the eye, but for me personally, $14.98 at the drugstore seems to be like a little expensive. And I'm seeing that on Amazon at least, the Covergirl Exhibitionist like shiny glitter stuff is $7.73, but I saw somewhere else that it was $9, so that is definitely a lot less expensive than the Stila $24. They seem to have all pretty much dried down. I am seeing some definite glitter fall out like just on my fingers from swiping over top of them. So dragging my knuckle over this because my fingers are dirty, I'm noticing that these are actually staying put pretty well with the exception of this black one. It's kind of like smearing into this like kind of more nude matte one that I swatched down here. Maybe it just wasn't dry all the way, but that one's really the only one that's moving. It feels like somebody's just stuffed bubble wrap like in every hole in my head. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and try on some of these items here. Not sure which palette I'm gonna go for. So I think I'm gonna use a combination of these two palettes here, the CoverGirl Overthrown and Ascension palettes, and then these two I'm going to keep to give away to you guys. So if you'd like to be entered into a little giveaway, just hold on to the end of the video and I'll give you all the really simple rules. And that'll go along with this little palette as well. And my lord, just threw it everywhere. This little glitter eyeshadow and then a couple of the little, what are words? Cream eyeshadow sticks as well. Oh, there's no way I have a clean brush. I finally found one that was clean. I think I'm gonna start off with this Ascension palette. It's a super duper light, so I really want to see if this is gonna even show up on the skin. The first shade I'm gonna start out with here is Curtsy. It's kind of like a super, super pale mauve-y shade. Definitely seeing quite a bit of kick up here, like in the little pan. So this is gonna be my transition shade. Definitely like a powdery formula, but I can see it showing up on the skin even though it is such a light color. I actually kind of love that this PR package is giving me like Sherlock flashbacks. I used to be obsessed, like actually like actually obsessed with that show. I even once upon a time had a Tumblr account that was fully dedicated to the following things: Marvel, because I've always loved Marvel, Sherlock Holmes, and Tom Hiddleston. Oh, those were the days. So this shade I actually kind of like, went on really easily, blended out pretty smoothly. It was a little bit powdery, but it turned out much more like pink and a little bit deeper than it was in the actual pan. Alright, so I was gonna use this shade Fallen because I thought it was like a little bit deeper, but I don't know, upon further inspection, are they the same like shade? Very, very close, like almost the same shade, but this one is just a tiny touch deeper. So this one I'm gonna take on a smaller brush and kind of locate this more towards like my outer corner. Is that working? It looks like literally the same exact shade. Alright, so instead of that shade, I'm gonna go back to the Ascension palette and go over here to Truffles. It just looked kind of a dark brown. These shades are just so pale. Not sure if you guys can tell or not, but I have no idea what direction I'm going in. Okay, we'll revisit this in a little bit. I do want to try out like the cream eyeshadows and then the glittery stuff. That's what I'm really excited for. So this is the CoverGirl True Naked Queenship Cream Stick here in the shade 905. And this I'm just gonna put like all over the lid. Oh my gosh, it's literally the same exact shade as the eyeshadow. I struggle so much. Okay, so we're just gonna try this. Alright, so the cream sticks definitely go on super creamy. I really like them. It's almost impossible to see that it's on my eye right now because it's literally about the same shade as the eyeshadow, but it's there. It's a little bit like lighter, a little bit more like dusty looking. So over top of that, I think I'm going to use this shade right here, if I can find it, that is. They're kind of hard to tell which is which. Yes, it is. Alright, so this is number 2 of the Exhibitionist Glitter, and I can't tell if I want to do like a really like full-on packed glitter look or kind of just like disperse it around. I'll probably start with dispersing it and then I'll see how I like it. Okay, so that is the glitter, not like super packed on, and I kind of like it like that. Glitter is on. It didn't really disturb the cream shadow like at all, and I do think it's really pretty, so I'm very much hoping that these are going to be a nice option in case you don't want to spend like almost $30 for a Stila one. So this is a very like light pale look right now. I want to use this one just because I think it's so cool looking. I think I'm gonna go for Conviction here, which is just black, I think. And I'm gonna try to smoke up this look a little bit. What's that sound? That sounds like the Grudge Girl. What? Oh, I don't like that. The sky is a garbage fire. The sky is a garbage fire. Okay, so I tried to smoke out like the outer corners, and I really never use black eyeshadow. I think I'm a little bit afraid of it, to be honest. So tiny bit hard to work with and get to like actually build up. It also like clung pretty bad over here to like certain areas of my eye. I think I'm going to smoke out the bottom lash line a little bit with this shade here, Loveless, just because it's a little bit different and I want to try it out. It has like an interesting purpley green glitter to it. Oh, it's in my eye. So much in my eye. Alright, most of the glitter is falling off apparently straight into my cornea. I think this would be better probably packed on like with your finger or with like a brush over top of a base, because really I'm just getting kind of the almost shifting duochrome base of the product. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly put on just some like liner and almost said lashes, but we all know that's not gonna happen. Liner and mascara, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I just put on some mascara so the look wouldn't be too heavy, and this is what it looks like all together. Not my favorite look ever, but I definitely don't think it is too bad. I would say my standouts are definitely the liquid glitters and also the cream sticks. Still not 100% sure how I feel about the palettes. I'll definitely have to get in there and try them out a little bit more. I would have gone for something more like bold and royal looking if I was wearing something different. I guess I could have just changed. That would have been a solution. Not that it matters, I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, that was everything that Covergirl sent my way. Thank you very much, Covergirl, for sending this to me. It was a lot of fun. I can't believe I have like a real crown. Overall, I would definitely suggest maybe giving these little guys a try here if you do already like the Stila ones, or you've always wanted to try the Stila one and you didn't want to spend the money on it, because that's a lot of money. And these cream eyeshadow sticks I can definitely see me wearing multiple times, so very excited about that. Let me know what you guys have thought about all these items down below in the comments. Anyway, I did say that there's going to be a little giveaway, so of those of you who would like to, you can enter to win these 3 palettes here, this little shiny eyeshadow and 2 of the cream sticks. So all this little bundle right here, and all you have to do to enter to win is just make sure you subscribe to this channel, leave a comment down below just saying hey or something. Just let me know that you'd like to be entered to the giveaway, and leave some way for me to contact you, like an email, an Instagram, something. It doesn't have to be like your everyday email. It could be the email you give like just to restaurants to get coupons online. I have many of those emails. Just something that you will remember to check. The winner will be announced 2 weeks from today. What I don't even know what day that is. It is Wednesday, my dudes. So 2 Wednesdays from today, we will be announcing the winner, and that'll take place on the community tab and here in the description of this video. And then just like the basic rules, make sure you're 18 years of age or older, or have parent or guardian permission to actually enter in this giveaway, because you gotta give a stranger your address, and I gotta make sure that's cool. And yeah, that's about it. So if you'd like to enter in that giveaway, you can do that down below. But other than that, just thank you guys so very much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. It would mean the absolute world to me, and I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye! I think my fever is still pretty high. I don't remember like anything I've done in this video. Also, I've not been able to hear the entire time, so sorry if I'm shouting at you.